might have to do. Look. What number is it? Fucking piece of shit trying to harass a motherfucker. Give a fuck about that shit. I'm not your weapon, SJPD. Know that in your heart. You ain't gonna be getting me to kill people. Kill myself. Crazy. Do your own dirty work, SJPD. Scrap. Shoot out. Lady. Shoot. Mugs. Shoot. Brother. Crazy dog. Crazy doggy. Hopefully we don't get pulled out at gunpoint. Hopefully we can enjoy this day without, well, that's far. A little far-fetched.
The same night.
I ain't gonna shoot him or shoot him.
Damn, talk about this bitch too. Fuck got into you.
Hey, free. A story on a beat.
I ain't gonna shoot him or shoot him. I ain't gonna shoot him or shoot him.
She think I'm tripping, I like being by myself, shit I can't help. My nigga nook by the drugs and sell them all, shit he sell shit I want in, niggas out, if niggas breathing then they lucky. Man, Roddy Stucky on the Pistons, wax jumper, this bitch is ugly. Looking at nook, this nigga clutching on his pistol, he seeing something. Nigga, I been running, since a little kid, nigga, I been thugging. Lick something, and they down there took a brick from him. Ain't no catching TJ without Glock, he wanna blick something. My niggas, they be running with their tools, but they don't fix nothing. Just like Lamar Jackson, I can feel it when that blitz coming. My mama used to ask me, boy, what's in that pot? TJ wanna kill him by himself, he's selfish with the eye. Like side by myself, I be selfish with the drop. Stingy with it like a Uber, I pull up, leave it. Nigga, keep it street, my nigga better keep yours, I keep it. Nigga, shit be crazy, cause we be really shooting in the field. Nigga rip my nigga Pat, he had $1 million and still kill. Nigga, I'm selfish, you been caught a bullet if you ain't one of us. Nigga almost shot a fan, you wanted the picture, he was running up. I'm selfish, I hop right on that road and got 200 up. We drop them all, we hard, tie these niggas that ain't one of us. These op niggas be lying in they songs, that's why we call them fluke. A little nigga died in the red, that's why we call them boots. So many ops done died this year, I might just start a reel. How your mans get hit right on this roof and y'all ain't throw a nail? My niggas always wanna rain, I ain't talking no club. How you know who took your man from you and ain't gon' get no blood. Couldn't be me, couldn't be us, and we be sliding like every day. Niggas be posting up like Kobe, I make them fade away. I know they hood better than mine, shit, we can see it from everywhere. And ask my mama, I be driving with no hills, me and the K. Nigga, I stay with it. I leave my phone and go and play with it. Nigga, words never hurt you, but this baby K, it break niggas. This shit be crazy, ever seen the AR hit a nigga head, this shit amazing. I wish the doctor heard and can't rip your homie, they couldn't say out here dying, man, they only got 2 players like the Blaze. We be crew killing, that's if you catch us spinning through your hood. We hit 2 niggas, they only got 1 player like the Bulls. Boy, let's get this understood. I can know they finna fry 'em and still tell them that they good. Told Brody I got 223s, now tell me who you hate. I can know who finna die and still tell them that they straight. I heard niggas was gon' slide, but they died on the way. I got boy and girl in like the YMCA. I be telling all these rap niggas, I'm a different type. I grew up watching all my niggas shoot when I like Fisher Price.
I see 3 people on here. I don't know if that's the police or some regular people. If it is the police, though, you guys gotta quit killing people out here, man. You guys gotta quit harassing people to the point of suicide and murder, man. That predictive policing shit ain't cool. Hey, what's going on, Mo? Dealing with these weirdos. Oh man, this shit is ridiculous, man. Every day the harassment comes, I just think, man, like, how many more people have to die? Hey, what's going on, Ashley? The brother, man, asking it. Nah, that was a perp. He was a handler. I seen him. You know, that's why he kept going behind me and shit. He was giving signs and shit to all those weirdos and shit that were around. That's what they like to do. They like to pretend like they're cool. The handlers, they'll come around you and pretend like you're cool, get behind you and shit, and start giving all types of signals to the perps. Telling the perp, like, it's like their hands are clean. They give the perps direction and shit of what to do. And then as soon as, like, if you flip out on one of them, like, go to beat their ass or something, like, the handler will rush in there and act like he's on your side. Like, what did you do? What did you do? Or act like he's gonna fight the other person with you and rush him out the scene. Like, maybe even push them a couple times in a different direction to get them away from you and get them out of there and shit. They're really fucking slick, man. And that shit is real. It's real catch on too, cause you know the first time you do it, the first time they do it and shit, you kind of think it's sincere, like maybe there is a citizen, cause they'll say, I seen it, dude, I seen it. You want me to be your witness and shit? They'll do shit like that. It's all a bullshit skit. All the bullshit skit. You know what I want them to do, bro? I want them to fucking give these fucking police a lie detector test. I guarantee you, if a lie detector test, if a lie detector test can work on Mary Povich or Maury Povich for the lies and shit, the cheater shit, then why the fuck can't it work for real criminal shit? Because they already know that if they fucking put police on lie detectors tests, the motherfuckers would fail all that shit damn near. Spirit World 2020 knows what is coming. It is all spiritual. Yeah, it is spiritual, man, but you can't take away from the fact that people are getting paid for this shit. Like, I understand the spiritual part, but people get paid for this shit. And, you know, even though a lot of it is spiritual, man, like when we say that, it takes away from these people, you know, getting their just due, their punishment and shit. Like, a lot of these people are getting paid good money to fucking harass me. All those signals and shit, those are those are fucking CIA, FBI, all the alphabet. Those are all signals from that type of shit, man. They even do it in the courtrooms. Like, if you pay attention to the courtrooms and shit, they do that shit in the courtrooms as well. Judges, lawyers, DAs, all secretly conversating with each other in fucking signal and code. Steve Wilkos show, Maury Povich, yeah, that shit. Like, the fucking lie detector test, like, works for them. Why can't that shit work in the court of law? Hearts wax cold chasing the love of my, yeah, I know, right? And then the crazy thing is, this program ever happens to turn on the people that are doing this shit to us, you know, then they're gonna be fucking. I don't even think they would go as far as to ask for forgiveness. They'll probably pretend like they were never perps and shit. That's the mentality of these fucking weirdos. That dude, the VTA shooter, he would have been driving that truck right there. That's a VTA truck that just turned the corner. It would have been him in that truck right now instead of whoever that is. It's fucked up. And I just found out like in the workplace, like certain people that want positions and shit, like if you're taking somebody's fucking position or something, they'll issue this shit out on you. Like, they'll try and fucking do this shit. I don't know how true it is, but it's fucked up, man. Giving citizens, let me see, It is to dim the light. Darkness does not understand light. Yeah, it's. I don't know, man. All I know is like there are real human beings behind this program. I know it's spiritual. That I know for a fact. But I know there are real human beings in this fucking shit that know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They know they're fucking taking away from people's lives, man. They know they're fucking doing it. They're getting paid to fucking do it. Like I get the spiritual thing, but you just you can't say that this program is 100% spiritual. And even if it is 100% spiritual, there are real human beings behind the scenes conducting this shit and paying people. People are getting cheap cars and shit, like cars and all these fucking cars and all these fucking gift cards. They're not popping up out the spirit realm. Real reptile, yeah, I definitely believe in that too, but it's a fucked up program, man. Yeah, I mean, this this program is sick, man. Sick fucking program. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers sucking on whistles and shit. It is 100 spiritual of one sells out. It is not. It is 100 spiritual of one sellout. Is it not? Yeah, see, I don't understand all that. I don't understand that, Mo. Like, I get that it's spiritual, but I just don't think it's 100% spiritual. People are getting paid, like, you know, like you can't prove this program to anybody by saying that it's spiritual. Like, you know, who would there if it's, you know, who can you arrest? Who can get in trouble for this if it's just blamed 100% on spirituality? Like, and then it makes us look, you know, when we try and tell people about this shit, you know, people ain't going for that shit. Oh, the spirits are fucking chasing you around and shit like that. People ain't people ain't trying to hear that shit, man. And then like we'll really get thrown in fucking loony bins and shit. Like, you can literally see the actions that these people are like they're doing, and they're coming to you and they're smiling in your face, and they're, you know, they're just doing a bunch of fucking way out shit. And I get the spiritual part, but you know, it's real human beings getting paid for it, man. if one has to make a pact to perk, is it not? Is it not spiritual? Yeah, I mean, I get that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get that, but you know, when you say you're making a police report, try and tell the police. I mean, it's bad enough fucking telling the police that people are doing this shit, but try and tell them that spirits are fucking chasing you all around and see where the fuck they put you. And they're fucking behind conduct. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. People see it. I guess everybody sees it different. I just, I don't, even though I know it's spiritual, I don't lock onto that shit because I know people aren't gonna fucking understand that shit. What they will understand is people getting paid to fucking harass people and to the point of murder and suicide. And that's all I like. Like, that's all I can't see the spirit part. I mean, I know it's spiritual, but what I see is human beings paying other human beings to fucking torture and harass other human beings. But I do understand the spiritual part of it. I'm just saying, like, you can't put it 100% on spirituality because, well, in my opinion, I don't think it's 100%. That's the 100% the case. Especially when you got fucking dickhead cops driving around and fucking, telling people to do shit, and they're doing it. Like, maybe the spirit in those motherfuckers ain't clean and it's all fucked up, but people are really getting paid for this shit, and it seems like when we say spirituality, it's a spiritual program. It's a spiritual program. It's almost like you're pushing the people, that are actually conducting this shit out the way, and it's like they're not being held accountable for their actions. I mean, of course, you could say spirits made that man kill 8 people and then himself, and then spirits made that other guy commit suicide. But if everything comes to a close and they figure out this program is really going on, who are they gonna lock up? The spirits? Like, you can't. I mean, I understand it's spiritual though. Like, I don't take away from that, but I do also know that there are human beings that know exactly what they're doing. It's no getting around that there are human beings know exactly what they're doing as far as torturing, fucking people's lives up, stripping them away from their families. These are human beings doing this. And just they get nice things for it, man. Some of them get nice things. They drive their Hellcats and fucking Camaros and all the fucking Teslas and shit. I've never seen so many fucking Teslas on the street. Never. I mean, you have to have a fucking. I mean, for the most part, you have to be pretty much established to be driving a fucking Tesla and shit. And you got regular motherfuckers that living in fucking. You got motherfuckers living in fucking trailer parks with Teslas and shit all over the place. That's. Oh no, man. But I get it. I get what you're saying though, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know it's spiritual, but I just see it as, these people know exactly what they're doing, man. That anything after that is like just making excuses for these people. It's like they're not. It's like when you say that they're not being held accountable for it. And they know exactly what they're doing. Many cops know, but if you tell them they don't want to be taught. Yeah, I know. I know that much. I know a lot of cops know. I even think well, I'll leave that alone. But I know a lot of cops. I know a lot of cops know. But the thing is, they're not right. They're not going to tell because they don't want to be targeted. So if you're a human and you know what you're doing, that's the thing. They're human. They know exactly what's going on. They won't tell on it because they don't want to be targeted. It's not like they're communicating with spirits and shit and fucking. No, they know. You go against the blue wall of silence or whatever the fuck they call that shit. You know, you're on the fucking hit list. But a lot of the police enjoy what they do. I see it in their fucking. I see it all in their eyes. Like this it's a light-skinned black cop with waves in his head, and this young Mexican dude, man. And they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They be playing the same people that been pulling me over and at gunpoint and shit. And with in that same era, the 2 times it was the same group of police. I got pulled over. Well, I didn't get pulled over. They just one time they woke me up with bright ass lights, saying some shit about mental help because before I had the megaphone, I was just yelling at the buses and shit, and somebody made a complaint. So, I literally had to fucking call the fucking police department and ask them if it's illegal to fucking protest and shit, like. And then fucking they pulled me over at gunpoint. That time the girl said I had a knife, or I pulled a knife out on them. Which they got cameras in the area, so whatever on that. But it's just the thing, like, these people know what they're doing, and if you could see the looks on these cops' faces when they placate you and they just smile at they smile at, oh, you really, why do you think these people are chasing you all over the place? That's odd. A lot of people following you around with one headlight and you don't know them. Just that type of weird shit, man. You show them the fucking evidence and they fucking still dismiss it. Get out. Come on. Chill out. I mean cops that don't perp, that don't want to get involved. Yeah. I guess that's true, but it just still stands that they can't take their involvement away because they're a part of it, If they're not fucking standing up and admitting fucking, like, this is unwrongful, this is wrongful and shit, like, I don't know. I'm not a cop. I can never be a cop. I would never be a cop, so. I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Messi? I know one thing, though. I'm getting tired of the harassment, man. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Like, literally, like, as a target, and as close as we as close as we've been to those feelings of fucking killing people, or not killing them, well, doing anything to these people when they drive you to that point. So just hearing about this shit all the time, and you know, people flipping out on people and killing their fucking, like the dude, like the TI that went and killed his neighbors and shit, like, and then they just cover it up, man. They fucking cover it up, and that shit is sick, bro. To know that that shit is still existing on this fucking planet after it's what, just within a year. This program's took out over 10% of 100. If I said that right. If there was $100 bill that represented the people, this program took 10% of people from that $100 bill. And the police, every fucking time, they're there acting like they don't know shit about what happened. Like they're just there to fucking solve the problem. Fucking, you know, the cleanup men, the good guys, the Captain America shit. And they're the main ones behind all these fucking people dying. They're the main ones setting up the plays, setting up the skits, telling them what to do. And most of the time from around the corner. So when you hop out and do something, all they gotta do is push that button and the police come right around the corner like that. Just like this old man just now. This old man just came by flipping me off and shit because I was on my megaphone. He took pictures of my van and took a picture of me and shit. Because I was on the... Because I was on the megaphone. They know exactly what's going on, and then the fucking police come, like, right 2 minutes past, 2 minutes later as the fucking, you know, the dude hits the corner, the police come speeding down the street to fucking try and intimidate me and shit, like, to let me know their presence is there. Like, nobody's intimidated by these motherfuckers, man. I already know you guys kill people unjustifiably, set people up unjustifiably. Like, that shit don't fuck with me like that. Like, it fucks with me, but I'm already knowing what I'm up against. Like, you're not all that speeding down the street and driving up the street with your two orange lights off at nighttime and shit, and no lights on except the two front orange ones and shit. Like, all that intimidating shit. Like, all you are is a wimp behind a fucking, what do they call it? A wimp behind a uniform and gun. That's all most police are, just a bunch of fucking wimps behind a uniform and a gun. Nappy, what happened to the lawyer? Remember, this is a major man. Cannot stop topple this. Like, you talking about Myron May? Nah, it's not, bro. Like, it's not that I'm trying to fight this. Well, I am trying to fight it. But the thing is, bro, like, of course, God is in control of everything. But God is giving us the power. Like, God gives us the power to fight this shit, man. Like, we can't be sitting on our ass expecting God to take care of it all. Like, God is putting it within us to fucking be able to fight this battle. Like, in my opinion, I think God gives us the strength to fight another day. Like, we're not just supposed to be like doing nothing expecting God to handle everything, man. Like, God is literally keeping us alive through this program. That alone is a blessing. Like, you know, him keeping us alive through this program, you know, that should make us, you know, that should empower us to fight for ourselves. God has our back for sure. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just aggravated because all this fucking police harassment, man. They've been doing a lot this week. Last night for sure, especially, man. And then these fucking piece of shit citizens that they're fucking really fucking know, like man. I get a headache just talking about these people, man. All I know is people are dying. People are dying left and right. People are dying left and right, and nobody's being held accountable for it. And trust me, when we start talking about the spiritual, when we start talking about, you know, it's a spiritual program, the police like that shit. The police are gonna use that shit to their advantage. They're gonna use that shit to call us crazy. Oh, they think spirits are chasing them all around. They're gonna twist up our words and everything. Spirits are chasing them all around. Yeah. They don't. I don't know. The nature of policemen, their whole thing is psychological, man. So if they can detour anybody from from seeing them in the wrong, that's what they're gonna do. Even if it makes somebody else seem like look bad or seem like they're the crazy ones, like they're gonna use every bit of that. And just saying that it's a spiritual program and shit, you know, they're gonna use that shit to the best of their fucking ability. And I don't care how many people are spiritual. I don't care how many people believe in God. I don't care how many people say they believe in spirits. 9 times out of 10, if you go to any of these people that say they believe in God or they're spiritual people, and you tell them that, you know, you're locked in the spiritual program and all this stuff is happening to you, they're gonna fucking laugh at you. There's probably very few that understand the spiritual realm and understand that it's real. But for the most part, a lot of people is just lip service, man. They say they believe in this and that, and like, you know, once you fucking bring it to, even with this program, if somebody's harassing you, let us know. Bullying is illegal. Hey, you see this shit on commercials all the time. But as soon as you try and report this shit to somebody, you automatically got a mental illness and you need to be fucking evaluated and shit. It's like, come on, man. No, I understand that. I know what you're saying, Mo. I'm just saying that's how they see it. That's how they like when they explain that shit to other people, they're gonna fucking, they're gonna make jokes of it and shit. They're gonna make fucking jokes of it, like, oh yeah, he's got spirits chasing him around, and they're gonna really fucking just, you know, put aside what you're trying to prove, or I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But I do know, like, the camera isn't catching the spirits. Maybe they're catching them inside of people, but the camera isn't catching it. They're catching the actual people doing this shit, following you with one headlight, wearing their pants up their ass and all that shit. Like, that's what the camera is catching. But like I said, man, I get what you're saying, no Mo. Like I get it 100%. Yeah, I get it. Life on the beat. Life on the beat. You do see the evil in their faces, the perp snapper. You caught one that was hybrid. I mean, I don't know. I didn't notice it, but I definitely, I definitely do be seeing the looks on their faces. That I do. Evil as fuck. Evil as fuck. I can't remember that far back. I don't. I can't remember what changed from then to now. People are just fucking evil, man. I do be seeing those people though that be like void of emotion. They don't have no emotion on none of that shit. I do be seeing them. Shade. Shade. Right there. Shade it up one time. Have you watched the movie Constantine? Think year 2004, so you get an idea of purple in person and how many evil faces were purple in man. Nah, I get all that. Like I get that. I seen Constantine. It's just I don't know. Like I know, man. I don't know. I can't really compare these people to the Fallen and shit. I get it and all that. I get it, the Fallen, the Constantine, as far as the faces and all that. But I don't know. Like I'm just not. I'm not trying to. I'm not like I know. I don't want to bunch these people. I don't want to bunch these people in with a bunch of fucking movies and shit. Because, you know, the average person doesn't believe that this program even exists. So when you start, you start throwing shit into the mix that they don't, I don't know. I just try and stay focused on the people doing it. Like, even though I know it's spiritual and all that shit, I just try and stay focused on the people do it. Try and expose the people that do it, because I'm not gonna take from this program any more than, has been taken from it, as far as people saying that we're crazy and that this is normal shit that goes on, and like people literally already think that we're fucking just making this shit up. So you start putting spiritual and all that shit into it, and then people don't, the percentage of the world, a large percentage of the world is completely asleep when it comes. No matter how many times they tell you they believe in the spiritual realm and all this shit, they're fucking, they discount shit when you start speaking about it. So my thing is just focusing more on the people doing the harassment and pointing that shit out. But yeah, Constantine, Fallen, Get Out. Like I see all that shit. I see all the shit that goes on. I see it in the movies and shit. I've even seen, I even see fucking one headlights and shit in in movies and shit. One headlight vehicles and it's crazy, man. These demons are so goofy. I have this home phone in my room and I can see it in the corner of my eye when it starts blinking because someone is calling. They always call when folk. Yeah. Nappy trailer movie Constantine. Okay. Yeah, I seen it. The dude, he's like, he takes demons out of people and shit. I think was it the same the was it the guy that played on Matrix? I just let me see. I just turned on. Oh wait. I just turned on the phone around so I couldn't see it, and immediately they stopped. They have no pay. Hell yeah. Hey, what's going on, Tip? You're right about the hybrids. It's not that the average person isn't involved, thinks we're lying or making it up. They become overcome with the spirits inside. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Realizing we're not lying and I wanted to be involved. Yeah. Hey, I had people in my company, I will assume not perp, say why that person looking at you like you dinner. Yeah, that's crazy. They're gonna see though, man. More. You guys are getting people killed in your harassment program. More people are gonna die and commit suicide. Then people will see that I'm not a psychic. People have said, okay. In New Zealand, sent you a link messenger. Oh, okay. I think that's probably why I haven't been getting a lot of comments and shit because I got messenger, but I guess my shit was set to like my regular messages, so that was set as I guess the dominant wherever my mail goes, and I can't get mail from Messenger into my regular thing, so I gotta figure out how to switch over to Messenger and make that what do they call it? The default. I gotta make Messenger my default. I was, but I have actually um, went into Messenger and somehow got your thing. So I gotta figure out how that shit works. Um, or if anybody knows a way I could, cause some people that text me that don't have Messenger, and some people that do text me that have Messenger. Is there any way to, is there any app that will let you get messages from like Messenger and your regular, your regular shit? Cause I even noticed like I'll try and text somebody, or I'll try and respond to them, and like I can write it down, but the arrow just won't let me send it. Completely my it's Legion. They are a satanic heart mind, definitely. The hive. Let me see. Picking up groceries, and the person who was in the car with me pointed out how these people across the parking lot, but both failed to see that they weren't looking at him. But they failed to see that they weren't. Huh? What's that mean? Let me see. Picking up groceries, and person who was in the car with me pointed out how these people across the parking lot were staring at us, but they failed to see that they weren't looking at him. What do you mean? Like he had the spirit in him? Little Arby backpack. That just come with the visuals, man. Whoa, you alright, boy? You alright? You alright? You alright? They were looking at Rev only. Oh, they were looking at you. The only one that were looking at was you. Went camping trip this summer, and the people I was with noticed the star draw. Where? So wait, it was only one in the air. It was only one shining light. Um. Sorry, I meant to say the person in the car with me thought the perps were looking at. Oh, okay. Looking at him, he could see the stare through it. It's weird. He didn't understand I was their interest. Oh yeah. I've seen that to where perps have done some weird shit, and then like people, I wasn't with the people and shit. Like for instance, I saw this one perp trying to convince me that. Well, I guess he tried to make me think that somebody that wasn't involved was involved and shit. And he walked close to her, and he was saying something to her and shit, but you could tell like she was real unnerved and shit. And she started walking up faster and shit away from him and shit. But he was trying to make it look like he was getting her to perp me and shit. If that makes sense, like he was acting like they were together in perping me and shit. But so yeah, they do shit like that. I seen that. I've seen I've like the recycle place I go to. Like there's this the recycle chick and whatever. She used to be cool. Like she would come out and talk and whatever. She was perping me too in the beginning, but like, well, she perps me all the time now, but she was perping me in the beginning, but it was like real subtle and fucking, like she'll like early, cause I would go there early in the morning, and she talked to me like just about certain shit that's like the prices on the, the recycle and all that shit. And then one day this dude just like a junkie, a tweaker, rolled up on his bike and he stared at her. We was talking. He rolled up on his bike and he stared at her and just fucking left. And as soon as he did that, fucking she went right back into perp mode. It's almost like let this shit go by. Well, it's like they tattletale on each other. It's like if you're big, they want the target to feel so fucking alone and like they have nobody to talk to, and they just want them to be so isolated that if you're talking to if you talk to a target just regular, like a regular person and shit, they'll fucking tell on you and shit like that. And you could tell like she knew, like it's almost like we were talking, the dude came up on the bike, and then her whole fucking attitude changed. Started saying subliminal shit. Notice how he holds the bag up. Notice how he's holding the bag. Try to get my attention with it. Arm out the window. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, man, these people should be glad I'm not suicidal, man. They should really add that up in their blessings, man. Looking at red, not the. Oh, okay. Nappy one bright star looking thing with facial recognition. Oh wow. I didn't know. So the Lone Star, the the drone, does that can it take, I mean, can there's no way you can like if you put if you put a mask on, will it still be able to like recognize you? Like not talking about like a mask, like one of those silicone masks. Just looks live. Oh wait. No, another different color. Just looks like oversized star that follows step by step, connected to facial recognition. It moves when the target moves. Hate seeing this, converse with residents. They hate my 10-year-old brother and 13-year-old sister because they helped me through this by being there for me. Yeah, they definitely, man. Very demented, man. Twisted people. Anybody who fucking enjoys. And don't get me wrong, I'm not no fucking tough guy or none of that shit. I've been in the fucking streets for a while before being targeted and shit. Like I lived I lived a pretty most of my life was on the streets. Like I was into other things, like on the other side of the fence. I wasn't living legal. And even still, like, I have some type of compassion for people, man. Like, I wouldn't want to fucking, like, I don't want to see people be bullied. I don't want to see fucking people, I don't like that shit. So, for me, I mean the going thing is, people from the streets don't care about nothing but themselves, and they hurt people, and they sell drugs and they rob people and shit. But for me, it just seems like that's fucking these people are lower than that, man. Like they really fucking enjoy seeing people hurt, man. They really enjoy seeing people in deep thought, wondering what the fuck's going to happen next. Like, what is their life gonna sum up to? Like, they enjoy that shit, man. And as soon as you fucking, as soon as the right person runs up on one of them, they're gonna fucking, I don't know what you're talking about. It's nothing like that, man. No. They'll try their fucking best to squirm out of that shit until the fucking police hit the corner. Until the fucking police hit the corner. It's fucking crazy, man. Issue out all this pain and grief. I never tried silicone, just regular masks, and it still falls. Damn. It might not only be facial recognition. I think it might be, your You know the calculation of your body and all that shit too. Your body, because I know Walmart has this thing, bro. Like if you walk in Walmart, some Walmarts, not all of them, don't have it yet. But you can walk into Walmart and it facial recognizes you. It gets your weight. It has your weight when you walk in. So if you have anything in your pockets and shit, when you're leaving, it'll be able to tell. Like if you stole something, like they literally have a scale. It's crazy, man. And you gotta think. Excuse me. That's legitimate. You gotta think. You know, all those people that walk into Walmart a day, every day, over a lot. It's a lot. I can't put a number on it, but a lot of people walk in and out of Walmart a day for a fucking computer system to be able to fucking weigh you. But other people on the floor, other people are on the floor, but that motherfucker can weigh you and tell if you're stealing something. No alarm or nothing. Just tell by your body weight if you stole something. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. They probably got so much shit tied into them satellites. It's crazy, man. They like to play God with people's life. I wouldn't